Hello, friend. You are welcome to this week's content on SuccessmaticS. I trust it's been worth the investment of your time. I'd just like to ask a question. How have you been impacted with the things that we share week after week? I'd like to know. Let me also use this opportunity to say a very big thank you to all those that follow and share our videos consistently, and sending us your feedback on the value that you receive. I really appreciate this, and I'm saying thank you very much. Thank you for participating. But for the rest of us, kindly use the comment section and tell me your experience. I'd like to know, what has it been like so far? It's all about adding value to you and supporting your growth journey. That's the truth. Now, today we will be discussing a topic some may not want to, you don't want me to address it, because in your mind you are helpless. So it's a seeming helplessness, but it is something that has to be done because it plays a major role in your achievement this year. Guess what the topic is? Digital distraction. 2026 is not going to be a slow year at all. I can tell you that for free. It's going to be fast, intense, and demanding. A lot will be happening at the same time. And because of that, there will be a serious battle for one thing. Guess what it is? Your attention. And make no mistakes about it, attention is the new gold, the premium currency for this year. Attention. Now, every day, countless things will demand for your focus, especially in the digital space. Social media, in particular, has mastered the art of distraction. I've experienced it myself, so I can tell you. You tell yourself, maybe you want to take a break from work, so let me just check one or two things. And suddenly, 5 minutes turn into 10. And then 10 turns into 30 minutes. And just like that, the time is gone. Not because you were lazy, but simply because you were not intentional from the beginning. That's why in 2026, one of the most important decisions you will have to make is this. You will no longer surrender your attention to digital distraction. Just say it to yourself. But this is only if you take yourself and your progress seriously. It's not for everybody. Now, before you attack, just hold on. Social media is not evil. No, it has its place. It has value. We can all attest to that. But it must never be in control. You, my friend, are meant to be in charge. Now, too many people are being led by their notifications, their feeds, and their impulses when they are actually created to lead their own lives. Tell me something. Have you ever noticed how many faces stay down, glued to their devices all through meetings, be it in a church setting, a business meeting, or even an informal gathering, parties, celebrations? You are physically in the presence of people, yet your attention is 90% engaged in a virtual world. Sometimes with people who don't know you or even care that you exist. True or false? Here is something powerful to reflect on. As you scroll, how much of what you see actually aligns with your purpose? How much of it moves your business forward? How much of it contributes to the future you say you deserve or you say you want? Very little. And yet, without realizing it, you just keep scrolling, one thing after the other. And trust social media, they will suggest content after content. Why? Because distraction does not announce itself. It quietly steals minutes, then hours, and then days. And time is not just time. It is the currency with which destiny is purchased. Your destiny. So in 2026, you must become deliberate, intentional, and disciplined. You must decide when social media serves you and when you need to simply shut it down. It's your decision, it's your choice. Now, this year, you have to stop consuming randomly and start living purposefully. If you missed our last episode, I invite you to check the link below and register for the Intentional Self Leadership webinar. Now, this is not about adding another seminar to your calendar, not at all. It's also not about more information. We've already talked about information overload. Remember what I said earlier, that this year is about execution. But to execute articulately, you have to be intentional and be able to lead yourself. And that's what this webinar is all about. Self-mastery. Knowing yourself, leading yourself, and then directing your energy where it matters most. You need clarity on where you are now. You need confidence in what you're capable of. And then conviction about where you're headed, where you're going. Because in this year, 2026, the future will not belong to the busiest of people. Not at all. This year, it belongs to the people who are most focused, most intentional, and most self led. So go ahead and sign up to be a part of the Intentional Self Leadership webinar. The access is free, but you have to register. Kindly see the flyer for more details. All right? And till I come again with another value loaded content, I will say keep learning, keep growing, and keep being intentional to your success. Bye.